Hello. Hello. 1 second. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, no. Hold on. Oh, oopsies. I don't know when my camera's doing that. Hold on. Okay. That works. Okay. What if I look here? Look forward. So I look back. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe I need to move it closer here. And then adjust this a little. And then look over here. Okay. That seems to be working out decently. Let's unlock this and lock it again, and then put the volume back on this game. Sorry for the creepy music, guy. That's just how LG works. Alright, let's go back. Because I legit have done nothing but obviously boost the wrong fucking characters. I need y'all to know how committed I am to this fucking shtick. Don Hung is now level 80. That's how committed I am to this fucking shtick. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. I think March isn't absolutely fucked. She is kind of a little fucked. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully I don't need to fight anything anytime soon. So we're just gonna do that. So yeah, I haven't touched this game since I streamed on Wednesday.
It's still early. Where to now?
It is absolutely not early. We've been chilling here also. It only just occurred to me that this is a fucking D20. And and that it's a thing we actually have to put fucking down every time. So yeah,
We're here at Marmorial Palace, Archima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier.
Yeah, I could tell. Alright.
This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing.
Yes.
But I'd like you to learn about Amphorius' history before I tell you more.
Alright.
The bath sprites are excited to begin.
Huh?
This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the Ocean Titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead.
Oh no.
Step in.
Oh
and
no.
listen to what the comforting ripples have to say.
Oh no. This feels a little embarrassing. This is not how things work in the other outer spaces.
If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
Thanks. I'll get Aglet. Thanks, Aglet. Oh, is this where that spoiler thing I saw is gonna pop up? Oh my god, look, they're little. Oh, look at that. Oh, oh my god, they move. Oh my goodness gracious, they move. Oh, you know what? This is probably what they were talking about. Oh, that's freaky. Even the non-ocean part. Because they were talking about it making like, making it possible to see your reflection. So, I guess it makes sense. Okay, question. Will you move forward if it, no. You just slingshot back, got it. Anyways, they were talking about like Herta's tech where it actually shows the reflection of what she's doing and how it wouldn't really be possible to do that. Like, look, there's like strange alignment issues. Hold on.
Noise.
So if you stand still, nothing. But if you move around a bit, you can see there's like a bit of a mirror, but the effect is kind of imperfect. Okay. I'm a catch. You. All this time I've relied on these wings to fly. Who would have thought the water I can just fly fine without having to flap my wings? What the fuck do you mean? Be water, my friend. What are you? What is that? Motherfucker. Okay. Chirping secrets. Nymphs with blessings are everywhere in forests. Approach and interact and collect names and bring their blessings to Aglia. Okay, so it provides information about the prophecy. Got it.
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphorius's distant and recent past.
Okay.
Before everything began,
Thanks,
the
butterfly.
world was in chaos.
Okay.
3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings.
Alright.
3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature.
Okay. Keep listening.
Then came Kephili, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born.
Thanks. I'm gonna be honest, my TB would just.
In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the three calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood.
Trickery, strife, and death.
Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
Is something wrong? The sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's convoluted, but I did just get a concussion.
I see. Perhaps the words are too cryptic for you. That's why you find it difficult to understand. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others.
Okay. In different tones.
Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphorius.
Oh, lordy. This is catering to my preference.
Hey, no butting in. Class is still ongoing.
Oh.
Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right. Amphorius started off as a ball of chaos.
Okay.
The three Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the
Lord.
world. Another three Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And a different three Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But three baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened.
Oh. You're truly descended upon your world.
It's not your turn! You're interrupting me in class. A prophecy appeared on Amphorius, something no one saw coming.
Okay.
The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, Here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphorius!
Is something else wrong?
Sounds they're treating me like a child.
Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time.
I still don't get what's going on. Do you really not know anything about what's beyond the sky?
I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless.
Amphoria seems to be going through a rough patch.
Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it.
And I still don't know what's going on with the Titans and the
I
Cryos.
suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
Please. So what do we do now?
We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphorius' history. Come with me.
Alrighty. I wish I could fucking jump! Hoyo, let me jump! Please! Let me jump! Look at the little shields. Look at them. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Please, give me a moment.
alrighty.
The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off limits to anyone other than the heirs.
Okay.
I'm willing to make an exception, considering you're guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
Puzzling custom. Probably more of a hero's privilege. Why don't you go up with her? I don't mind waiting for you
You
here.
have a very considerate partner. Follow me then.
Come with me! Dad hug! I mind you waiting here, asshole. Oh. Boop. Whee! Whee! Oh. Okay, so those are skill points. How long does this buff last? Whee! Okay, sorry.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
Why do I have a bad feeling about
I
this?
won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath.
Uh-huh.
Are you willing to trust me?
Sure, ma'am. I'm absolutely
Thank you.
game.
You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
I'm gonna stay put.
You don't trust me?
Why should I trust you is your immediate response. However, you and Don Hung need to build good relationships with the locals to complete your trailblazing journey. At least cooperate for now and try to earn her trust. You persuade yourself. Move a little to your left. Ah! You moved to your left. How wondrous. You moved a few centimeters, but the water around you has become distinctly warmer. Oh, great. I'm
Now
passing
place
out.
your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward
Okay.
and part your fingers slightly.
Sure. God, I wanted to be
Yes,
more.
you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver,
Aglaya.
Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today.
Okay.
My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. For the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now.
Ma'am, is this a ritual?
You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver.
Okay.
We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way.
God damn it.
You will learn the truth about this world from me. And in return, I ask for you to promise me something.
Okay.
Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphorius to be free of troubles.
Okay, and if I can't promise?
Did you feel that? The golden threads are rippling. They reveal the distrust you still have for Akima, and I take it upon myself to dispel these concerns.
Alright.
You learned the legends of Amphorius from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version.
Yeah,
It spared
kind
you
of
from
figured.
the harsh and bitter realities of our history.
Okay. So what's the truth? Why show me the falsities first?
The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphorius. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness. Amphorius has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphorius' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphorius' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
Sorry, my mic. Well, to be fair, saving the world's what we do best.
You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence.
I mean, it ain't a
I may
lie.
be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphorius, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare. And in return, I just want you to make a single promise.
Okay.
Promise me to never tell the people of Akima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen.
Why?
Akima is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before.
Before.
Can you promise me that?
For the sake of the Trailblaze.
Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dun Hong's worrying has created ripples in the water.
I mean, yeah, I bet.
Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
Sweet. Fantastic.
Why don't you and Mr. Dun Hong
Yep.
tour?
Alrighty. Oh. Oh, sorry, Aglaya. Oh God, I hope that wasn't foreshadowing. Hold on. Okay. This one. The unfathomable. Tutorials. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Just placed one here. Willy-nilly. Don Hung, where are you? Hello. Alright. Don Hung, don't you worry, I'm up. Oh. Let me go! Oh shit, it's all the way over there. Oh shit. Let me down. Let me down. Let me down. I see the chest. Give me. Don Hung, I'm here. Hello. You're finally back. What did she say to you? Well, I made a contract. Unfortunately. Promise not to tell her people about our interstellar voyages. I didn't expect that to be her only concern, though it's consistent with how Fanon was acting when we were in the Abyss. Something's definitely off about this world. Even a planet isolated from Uriel 7 still had people with an understanding of space, and even Pats and Aeons. The sky above Amphorius is more like a prison. They clearly have advanced technology, so who could imagine even discussing what's beyond the sky would be taboo? Do you remember the chaotic matter concealing Amphorius from the rest of the universe? I can't help but think someone's intentionally keeping Amphorius hidden. Their titans could be related to some of the Aeons. I can't stop thinking about your broken spear. Honestly, though, it's like our. Ooh. I have a thought. Imagine that all the titans are leviathans, and they know exactly what will happen when Clipcloth hears about them. Bye. They didn't promise to fix it. We can ask him about it when I see him. Let's explore the city like Aglia suggested. We help defend their city. After all, it's a good chance to fish for information while we still have a good impression of us. Ooh. We could also take photos for our records, because March isn't here. Cameron. Okay. Let me see how many. Well, let's go outside. Hello.
I'm sorry, this route is not open yet.
Thanks. I just wanted the chest.
Looks good. Will of preservation.
A day of peaceful.
Peach blossoms and
This will strengthen our position.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. Pesadromas. Oh, what's this? Oh. Calm yourself. Damn. I'm just chilling. Call for Dromas with a bell. Oh my god, he running! This boy running! Okay. Hello. Boop. Oh, is this My Day's place? Looks like Castorize has been here. Akama Market. After the black tide corroded the perimeters of the holy city, many merchants relocated here. One can find just about everything in the finely crafted vessels of scholarly tomes, daily items, and common reading materials. The market occasionally sees relics from lost cities, but they mostly turn out to be soothing fantasies of the last city. Interesting. Okay. You're immersed in Falgosa's ambrosia. It's a captivating aroma seeming to strengthen your very essence. Strange crystals that store power of the remembrance appear as you journey along. Light and shadows cast by the crystals seem to play out familiar scenes, and if you place them close to your ear, you can even hear familiar whispers. Familiar whispers from who? Okay. You'll find scattered memory shards. Memory crystal shards can help redeem items in specific shops or let the garment maker point out a location of nymphs you have not collected. Alright. Fair enough. Nope. Oh, what's this? What is this? Oh, sounds. Use the holy flame in hand, light up the altar, and bring light to the world. Watch out for each and every move will be recorded by the shadows in the void. When fate's footsteps return to zero, an enshrouded version of you will manifest as the enemy and process along the fate you have etched into being. Enshrouded version of you is a foe that will strictly follow your previous actions. Advance accordingly until recorded steps have ended. Remember, do not make contact with them. The ancient crystalline controllers you find on the path can alter the state of flooring that has the same energy color. Use them to help you reach the altar. Okay. Sweet.
Is that all?
Sweet. Unstolen flame. I'll read all the lore stuff that I pick up at the end of stream. How's that? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sunday help. Sunday help. Yeah, I know. Just running around breaking shit. It won't open. Oh, hello. Huh? I didn't read that, but hey, you got a guts to compete with me? I mean, hey. Hi. Anecdotes of a numeral file. Hey, can you even catch up? Can you please stop flying everywhere? That'd be great. You're so awesome. I definitely can't keep up. What the fuck? You're not going to eat me, are you? Don't eat me. I'm dead. Ah! Okay. Okay. Tantalon presents one end of the scale before you, perhaps a recognition acknowledging your right to judge the guilty. But why though? You read the instructions on the stone slate outside the fountain over and over. Only after you're sure you haven't misunderstood anything can you confirm that the description calls this device the Holy Candle, capable of being lit in the pool. You decide to ignite it. You suspend your disbelief and try it. Slowly, a fluid rises from the depths and glows with resolute, undimming shine. You stare at the light around the candlewick and you find yourself entranced. You subconsciously hold your breath. It is as if the world becomes frozen in this moment. Not even the candlelight flickers before your sight. Water from the fountain rises suddenly and something is lifted with the peaking stream almost ramming into your face. What was that? Lower your gaze. See the water calm, but also unexpectedly find one of many wishing coins at the bottom, resting in your hand. Perhaps this is a gift from a titan, just with a bit too much power infused in it. Ooh, sweet. Is there a chest over here? Let's go. You love to see it. Okay. So let's say this place has been scoped out. I definitely hear something. Ooh, that's what it is. Okay, I'll read that after. Okay. You know what? While we're going down... Fathom the unfathomable. Even if you tread a ridiculous path, material reward remains ever important. Dust of time. Obtain a memory crystal shard for the first time. Okay. Thanks. Alright. Hello. Damn. Damn, you were actually chunky. Hello. Okay, let's see how this goes. We're actually... That's fast. The citizen's already back in the city. Mortal King Mikas. Let's actually read all these before I skedaddle off. Bookshelf. Oh good, there's not a lot. Okay. Let's read Divine Echo Ocean. Chalice the Plenty Phagosia. As the honey brews spills into the ocean, the waves bloom like flowers. In the clamor of great waves and drunkards, all awake amongst the madness. So definitely read that one before. Okay. Oh, lordy! Anecdotes of the numerophile. This might be hard for Akuma residents to imagine that there were once cities on the other side of the ocean where people didn't think that the Titans were tangible pillars of the world. Instead, they believed the Titans were controlled by unspeakable higher beings. A machine with divinity, if you will, and manipulated by some abstract as numbers. This editor is of the opinion that this heresy does not warrant any discussion. But since the blasphemy promoted the importance of numbers to this world to an unparalleled level, it does have some recording value as an anecdote. Therefore, this editor took the time to interview a certain foreign scholar seeking refuge in Akuma, name withheld for privacy concerns, and included two interesting foreign ideas for readers to judge their value. Numerophile Order. The Order faction of numerophiles think that everything in the world can be reduced to integers and their operations. For example, they think the three titans of foundation, Aquila, Georios, and Phagosa, are personifications of addition, the three times of creation, Menestia, Kephali, and Circes; multiplication, the three times of calamity, Zagreus, Nicodor, and Thanatos; subtraction and division, the three titans of fate, Ornyx, Talenton, and Janus; logarithm and exponents. As mathematical research advanced and people realized the logic operations might be more basic than arithmetic, order neurophiles developed a new version of the Titan personifications. The three titans of foundation represent conjunction, the three titans of creation disjunction, three titans of calamity negation, and the three titans of fate exclusive disjunction. Attribution of mysterious and seldom used exclusive disjunction to the fate of titans may be the only intriguing aspect of this ridiculous theory, if it can even be called one. Generally, while order numerophiles' fate is questionable, they're excellent law-abiding citizens by alchemist standards. Should the readers encounter outlanders with such predilections, do not fret, as life in the Holy City will guide them to eventually abandon their narrow views of titans. Unfortunate result of assessing the titans with only one academic subject and return to the right path. Numerophile chaotic. As the name suggests, chaotic numerophiles see integers, symbols of order, in the eyes of order numerophiles as superficial, merely a byproduct of deeper reality. They believe irrational numbers represent the true essence of existence, with pi and base natural logarithm possessing greater sanctity than the 12 titans. They argue that just like the integers, the 12 titans are illusions created by natural structures. They propose the existence of a hidden, unknowable 13th titan behind the 12, one that is indescribable by either language or numbers, and beyond human comprehension. Therefore, we can see a paradoxical, interesting phenomena. Oh. On one hand, the chaotic numerophiles deny the realities of all titans, believing these living wonders as mere illusions to their senses, while on the other hand, they believe the unknowable, true God that grants the world chaos from which order emerges. Editor note, this is, of course, from their perspective. Please be reminded, as proven by what happened to other city-states, the chaotic numerophiles were often the instigators of worsening the Black Tide. They do not revere any of the titans that actually exist in the world, and the obscenity of the non-existent 13th Titan, the arrogance and distortion that diverges from reality, is precisely why the major reasons of constant strife in the real world. To all good people of Akuma, let this serve as a solemn warning. Do not stray from the teachings of Kephali, and under no circumstances should you defy the power of the Titans. Yeah, no, this seems like an erudition planet, alright. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. My calendar, year 14,928, month of strife, day 21. I'm Lepos, from the city of Jericho. Our city-state was surrounded by black terror. I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ, I thought I was awake for the stream. Okay. It was swamped by darkness and terrifying monsters, fire and screams everywhere. I've never seen so much blood in my life. So many people are dead. Paris brought me out of the city, but mother, father, and my elder sister, no, Lepos, you must be strong. You can't keep crying. We're so far away from the city now. I'm tired. I miss hot meals and my soft bed, but it's okay. I can handle it. I will be fine. Because I promised my sister she wanted me alive and to record everything I see outside Jericho for her. Even though she'll never read this journal, I'm a big boy. I won't break my promise. My calendar, 4,928, month of mourning, day 13. As expected, Paris abandoned me. I know I've been nothing but a burden with the entire journey. Since I was born, Paris always looked after me, but it's different now. He must be tired too. And the black tide is so scary. Paris looked afraid too, so I won't blame him. I'm a little sad, that's all. Really, just a little bit. But I'm grateful that Mr. Hesiod is a really, really, really nice person. He didn't save me. He didn't just save me, but he also provided me food and lodging. And it's an amazing poet too. His songs are beautiful, his stories are delightful. I know it's a little different when he sings. I'm reminded of when Mother used to sing lullabies to me and Sis. Year 4928, month of morning, day 27. Mr. Hesiod sure is popular. There's a magic hidden in his voice, no matter how tired or hungry everyone is. Their face smiles right up after listening to Hesiod's songs. But Mr. Hesiod must like me the most, he said over the yesterday dinner. That was as long as I learned more poems and songs, he would take me in as a student. But my problem was that he doesn't know that what I've not memorized his memories. I'm also writing my own poems. First poem I called The Last Veranda. It's okay, and it's a story about how everyone comes together to overcome hardships and eventually reach Akama. Not very good, but I wrote it specifically for Mr. Hesiod. When I arrive in Akama, I won't have to worry about the Black Tide or those monsters. Lippos will give this poem to Mr. Hesiod, and it's Master Hesiod. Oh, Jesus. Everyone is just like Jericho back then. Why did you save me? Why did you run like Paris? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Hesiod. Oh, lordy. This is Akama. No wonder they call it Forest's final haven. Don't worry, Master. I will use your lyre and sing your poems for everyone here. Well, that's depressing. Oh, the trickery. Oh, lordy. Singing songs that repel Zagreus during your travels can reduce the chances of encountering deception and pilfering along your journey. Who was born in the tears of Kefli, splashing teardrops with myriad sizes upon the earth. Please refrain from those schemes. The yellow coin of whiskey with two faces and bodies, the shadow of Zagreus. Do golden butterflies not drive you away before? In their hallowed temple? The position stolen by you, the priest deceived. Two crimson shadows streak the sky, one in a shape that's not even Menestia's wings can hope to catch. There's one Steven star, and that's not even Keela's eyes who can hope to seek. You have stolen wine offerings and ambrosia of bees and butterflies. You have stolen prayers of the altar, the odes of beauty and love. What else will you steal? Why not steal your own shadow? Who pretends to be the traveler, singing bards of wine-colored areas? Please refrain from your schemes. The coin of whimsy will, with two faces and two bodies. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord, it keeps going. Okay. I'm actually nodding off. Oh, lordy. Okay, I'll read these texts after this quest. How's that? Actually, let's see. Oh, sweetie. I'm barely halfway there. Jesus Christ. Alright. Excuse me, do you guys need help?
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have.
Yeah.
Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
Okay, but we have an accent. It's nowhere near as puzzling as how we have a common tongue. Yeah, that's us.
Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysos heirs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nicator attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
I mean, human effort, that's gonna take a couple days at least.
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
Hi, Trebi.
High Priest Trebi. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
Okay. Thanks for that, I suppose. Oh, he thought we could summon miracles. Surmount the myriad passages of Janus.
Huh? You can recite this too? Wait, did you also chant this when we arrived in Akama?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
Maybe. Is that rare?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others.
Oh.
Why don't you both try chanting? Treeby will see if you get it.
Let's go, Dunhung! Let's go, Dunhung! In Amphorius, memory-laden objects can be found everywhere. When the trailblazer approaches the reveal, they reveal an energy ripple over them. At this point, holding down the button, you can use Ornyx's prayer to rewind them to their previous state from a certain time ago. The memory of Ornyx's prayer has limitations. Under normal circumstances, it can only be sustained for 3 seconds. If used beyond 3 seconds without object rewinding to a critical time point, it will return to its state prior to activating the ability. Alrighty. Hi, guys. Ah. Oh. Sorry. There we go.
Whoa! You got it on the first try! You're a natural.
Thank you.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go. Bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akima. Feats abound right here.
Dude, they also teach journalism here. I don't seem to be cut out for
That's
this.
okay. There are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior.
I mean...
Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your jet go?
I mean, we reached, you know, I now know all there is to know about you. We reached an agreement. Well, yeah, no, I know everything now.
Really? That's pretty impressive. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akama. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Amphorius. Most of the time, at least.
Got it.
Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akama with them.
Oh. Chalice links? Is this...
Yeah! We knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond this...
Oh.
beyond Akama. Like the city you're from. Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akama, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
That's surprising.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything?
No. Just that internet is hard.
You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Oh. Won't that mess up the economy? So we had to... Won't that mess up the economy?
Not if it's just the two of you. But if any of the council elders happen to ask, it's our little secret.
Sweet.
Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
See ya. The list of inexplicable things keeps getting longer. Look, someone's on the roof. Should be a good vantage point to photograph the city. Let's find our way up there.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akama. Feats abound right here.
Is that all?
Hey.
Does it really work?
Hi. Hello, child. What a great day, miss. How many breaking news alerts do you plan on listening to? Name your price. I've got plenty of news myself, too. Name your price. Don't get me wrong, I only sell news. I'm not into recycling it. We have a sale to mark the grand opening. One line of news for just 5 balance coins. You want to hear one? The girl looks at you with puppy dog eyes that say, I'll starve if I don't sell any news stories today. Oh. Don't tell me there's no option to refuse. That's right. Could anyone ever hope to refuse the girl with puppy dog eyes? Besides, you're so rich now you can afford the price of 10 news items. Okay. The girl tells a series of outrageous stories such as Nicanor falling in love with Talantin and fighting Diorius. The story lasts 10 minutes. Perhaps the light of Akuma has been impacting your sleep, but you gradually close your eyes. You wake up feeling as though your body is lighter. Can spending time with children really help you take off the load off? It takes a while before you finally understand why. Your money pouch, you exchange some physical balance coins to try to fit in with the locals, has vanished. Did I even have any balance coins? Okay, fuck me. I just been punked. Ah. Sweet. Great. Give me the goods.
I heard that he's a believer of Zagreus.
Now, let's not gossip. Ritual, prayer. You're immersed in Phagos's ambrosia. Got the very essence. Huh. But child, you must be Serena. The girl's always stealing leftovers from the table. She makes quite an impression. I was going to treat her to something delicious, but she told me that she'd get indigestion if she ate while lying down. I'm getting off track. Yes, I saw her running towards the city gate and being sneaky about it. I'm not sure what she was just up to. Well, she took my fucking... What the fuck? Hold on. Hello. The young woman just before you frozen, her gaze vacant. Detached from the bustling city around her, lost in her own world as if she is surreal. Or rather, she is sleeping. Did I experience a rebirth? Just moments ago, I was bound to a dawn device facing my brother's judgment. His visage grew fierce as he uttered the command, instantly eradicating the Titan blood from within me. In my previous life, I was a prophesied savior of Amphorus. My blood instilled hope in every faithful disciple of Circe's, with the grove sparing no expense in bringing me up for the day that I'm prophesied to stand against the encroaching black tide. Little did they respect that I was the great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter of Thanatos' clandestine lineage, fated to sow death and disorder in the realm of mortals. Following Circe's will, my brother imbibed the golden blood and executed me to prevent further calamity. In this new life, I vowed to reclaim what's rightfully mine. Damn, I was reincarnated as a librarian owner. I guess I must have been dreaming a new story I wrote last night, hee. I've gotten used to the routine of running the store and sleeping by day, writing at night, but coming up with a plot that's on the spot is a first for me. Maybe my tale is just too engrossing this time. Forget what I said, don't mention it to anyone. If my brother finds out, I'm toast. Would he instantly eradicate you? Something like that. Simply put, he thinks that we, as followers of Circe's, should not... We got a customer. Let's catch up later. Alright. Let me know what you're looking for. There are books I don't put up for sale. Oh, yeah! Let's fucking go, lore books! 1 second. I'm gonna lose so much fucking credits for this. 1 second. Oh, lordy. Okay. Oh, alrighty. I'm just gonna spend my money on lore books I'm too sleepy to read. I actually need to use the restroom. Fuck. Hold on. Let me just get through this real quick. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty.
Featuring Epimaker Mini Cat 64. We
And now, the end is near. And so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and saw it through without exception. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you know, where I bit off more than I could chew. Through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and
Hi. I'm back. I just plug in my earphones and I just hear horrendous screeching. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here.
It's about time you do some exercise.
Bitch. Oh, hi. You motherfucker, shut up. I'm a priest of twin doors. I can only see your wings stick out. I just started to learn the technique. Let me move around a little. I'm through the wall now. Let me tell you a secret. Twin doors are not just two doors, but endless doors. I've only seen 3 so far, though. Okay, thanks.
Drink 10 vats of water every day, and Fagusa bless you.
Oh, hey! Oi, get over here! You! Who are you? My spiritual flame is dwindling. Sharing is off the table. Unless you can add firewood to a dying fire and make it burn ferociously. Oh, shit. Sorry. You all ain't seeing shit. Alrighty. Then can you take your share, otherwise stay away. What's your story? It was Giorios that sculpted me and used the core flame to give me sentience. I've guarded this small flame for years. But even the hardest boulder will weather. As you can see, this is all I have left. What do I get from this? The flame is ever changing. The flame remains constant. Your work will be rewarded. Oh, yeah. Okay, medicinal herbs are the foundation of Jinzhou medical practice. These extracts capture active ingredients from various herbs, enhancing the medicinal efficacy in leaps and bounds. I could feel the power! Well done. Take this sliver of spiritual flame with you. It's yours now. Yeah, you're welcome. Sweet. You good? I don't know. What else is eternal? Hello.
If someone deceived by lies speaks, is what they say a lie as well?
Start by asking yourself that.
Alright, budget brand ratio, Jesus. Alright. My dear Parmenides, tell me, who are you? Where do you come from? Where are you going? I'm Parmenides of Icatus. My fate is in the earth as firm as the divine body of Giorius. Hold on. Sorry. Let me put my mic closer. I have come to the memorial palace. Now that I have washed my face, mind, and body, I shall head to the city gates. Okay. Very good. Detailed answers. Then allow me to ask you one more thing. The city of Icatus that you speak of, is it the same city that I know of? Do not rush to refute me. Think carefully about what it is I'm asking. As all who can read in Akuma know that Icatus was long since destroyed by the Black Tide, how could you have come from a city that does not exist? I made a mistake in my last remark. I originally came from Icatus. That is my home. But before the Black Tide descended, I took my worldly belongings and fled to Akuma. I come from an Icatus that has not yet been destroyed. This point is absolutely true. Are the Icatus that existed before its destruction and the Icatus that has now been devoured by the Black Tide the same thing? Of course, no matter what time we speak of, Icatus is my homeland town. Icatus that existed before its destruction remains in your memory, yet you go back to Icatus that has been devoured by the Black Tide at any time. How could something long since gone be the same as something that currently exists? Are you saying that if neither see it with my own eyes or feel it with my hands, it does not exist? If that were the case, nothing would exist in this world. As everything is in a constant state of flux, there would be nothing for us to discuss. Of course. Are you trying to claim that a cactus in your mind will exist forever, whereas the visible, tangible city is not much a certainty as the one in your imagination? A meaningless argument. Your line of questioning is conflating two different concepts with each other. To think that such an argument lacks meaning is no more than mental laziness. In fact, this relates to everything we see in Amphorius. We have never seen the true form of Cephaly, yet we are certain they support the world of Akuma. For Akuma. We do not understand the words of Oryx, yet we stubbornly believe in their prophecy. They have never experienced death, yet we assume the existence of Thanatos. People are always drawn to these grand, fantastic ideals, yet you're unwilling to reflect on their implications. It is not that I am unwilling to reflect. I am unwilling to shake the foundation of thought itself. My friend, you've overheard this dispute for some time. You must be a fellow scholar and a lover of wisdom. If you're interested, why not join this discussion? We'd be interested in hearing your view. Sure. As the wise one has seen fit to join us in this debate, let us select a topic that is both intuitive and profound. Parmenides of Icatus. I shall step back and pass the rights to the topic selection to you. Very well. I think this may very well continue the debate we were having before. Ideals or reality, which is more reliable? If we were to convert it into a more direct topic, it would be, does a pure Icatus truly exist? A very fine topic, I must say. This question has troubled me for a long time. Having been devoured by a black tide, one can no longer see or touch a cactus. Even if you go to its location, all you see is a pile of ruined remains. Before its destruction, the area and population of the city were undergoing constant change. The city that you saw as a child was undoubtedly different from the one you saw at youth. In that case, how can you conclude that it was indeed a cactus? Based on the principle of simplicity, I think a cactus does not in fact exist, and we can be certain of all we can be certain of is that there is a city. I believe precisely the opposite. A cactus does not simply stop existing because it was destroyed. We could still discuss it and reminisce on it as if it was a city that truly exists. When I mention a cactus, everyone knows what it is. When you send a parcel to a cactus, there's no way the messenger would take it to the wrong location. This is my hometown. That will never change. A cactus must exist. Otherwise, when we discussed a cactus, how could we possibly understand what each other is referring to? We both have stated our viewpoints. So, wise one, which side do you take in this argument?
Is that all?
I'm going with Parmenides. And you would favor his argument. If Akuma were to publicly doubt the truth of the cactus's existence, it would be certain to incite outrage. I do not mind, however. I'm willing to defend my theory. Listen, a cactus cannot be known through our senses. We lack a method of observing it. Oh, shit. This is one of those fucking flat earther guys. It's like, oh, when I look at the horizon, if the earth was supposed to be curved, then why can't I see it with my naked eye? Motherfucker, your perception's shit. If perception alone, if sensory input alone were responsible for reality, holy shit. Motherfucker, you wouldn't even think anything else. It's like fucking object permanence. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Holy fuck. Sorry. Your reputation is flawed. Okay, listen. A cactus cannot be known through our senses. Your means of refutation is flawed. Putting facts aside, your method of proof is flawed. If you wish to prove existence of something, you need only a single piece of evidence. Even if that evidence is not presently available, you cannot deny that it would appear at some point in the future. However, if you wish to prove that something does not exist, you have to fundamentally deny the possibility. Indicate that there is no possible way for us to ever find evidence of its existence, whether it is present or the future. Therefore, this does not equate a non-existence on a factual level. It equates to conceptual impossibility. I'm taking a screenshot. I'm taking a screenshot. Cause damn, talk your shit, Mo. Talk your shit. Conceptual impossibility cannot be deduced through reality. There's a lack of evidence. The only possible deduction is that the proposition cannot be verified, but it also cannot be falsified. You should head back to more logic classes with your teacher. Not bad. You excel in the art of debate. As expected, wise one from the Outlands, you have successfully grasped the weakness in my assertions. However, you have not completely refuted my argument. Allow me to continue my point. If a Cathis truly exists, then allow me to ask, in what form does it exist? If it exists in time, then it is in a state of flow. Even the Titans who descended into madness and Nicodor will fall with time. How can anything in time exist forever? If it exists in space, then it must have a physical form. Is it circular, square, the same shape as the Cathis is currently, or is another obscure space that cannot be measured? If it exists outside of space-time, then I truly cannot think of a method I can use to gain knowledge of it. Observation relies on light, sound, requires time, and words make use of shape. How can that which exists outside of space-time ever be known? Wise one from beyond, please enlighten us. In what form does it exist? If it exists in time, if it exists in space, it must have a physical form. State of flow. If it exists outside of space-time, I cannot think of a method to use I use to gain knowledge of it. Observation relies on light, sound requires time, words make use of shape. Let's try this one. Cognition. To those who live in a Cathis will naturally have cognition of it. Anyone who has been, seen, or heard of a Cathis will help form the corresponding cognition. This cognition is described and inherited by those who become the knowledge of a Cathis. A romantic notion, but it seems you have not understood my question. The cognition of mankind is not reliable. It becomes harder to ascertain or the verity or falsity of information that has been passed on or left in record. No matter how many falsehoods have piled up, it does not make them truths. Too bad. You excel at the art of debate. As expected, you've grasped the weaknesses in my assertions. Okay. Okay, so I obviously got that one wrong. Your premise is flawed. Of course, some objects exist out of time. When we measure time, we can count from 1 to 10 precisely because the earlier numbers exist by time. The time I have reached the later numbers, I must count earlier numbers to have reached the latter. There are also objects that exist outside of space. When we measure space, we have to measure the distance between objects and compare their locations in space. We can only say that something is close to something else or something is beside something else. Time cannot be measured without numbers preceding it. Space cannot be measured without an object to serve as reference. So does that mean space-time is a giant box that encapsulates all things, or is it something that only has a meaning by attaching itself to something else? No matter which explanation you choose, space-time cannot serve as a reason to deny the existence of something. If you were to join the Citizens' Assembly, I'm certain you could become an ambassador of justice. I cannot currently think of a new argument, so victory is yours. However, be aware that my loss does not mean your view is absolutely correct. In the end, debate is nothing more than a game of refuting other party arguments. When it comes to the truth, who knows if it exists? All I could do is remind people to remain suspicious of any object that has not been thoroughly reflected upon. Whether that be a Cathis, the Titans and gods, or even the prophecy of absolute truth. The world can never fully be known. The only things that are free of doubt are doubt itself and the fact that I am doubting. See, you know, are you a history fictionologist? No, this man would be a fucking Riddler, wouldn't he? Fuck.
Drink 10 vats of water every day, and Fagusa bless you.
Okay. A market wouldn't be one without its hustle and bustle. Even so, Memorial Market has seen way too much foot traffic. Exactly what happened to make this discerning, composed people of Akhmud stop in their tracks and form a giant, huge crowd that blocks the road? We squeeze past the crowd and emerge in the fray of a commotion. Have a look, take a gander. These shields are rare treasures, hard to come by. Don't miss out. You snooze, you lose. Fantastic. This is a merchant sales pitch. Some people may say, shields are a common commodity. What is there to be in awe about? That's where you're wrong. These are no ordinary shields. These are shields forged by Georius's nails. Surely everyone knows who Georius is, yes? I don't. Yeah, sure. We are all aware, thank you. Pillar of stone, Georius the Titan, bearing life upon its back, unmovable, indestructible, with a shield. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see it. She's just clapping at the corner. Anyways, with a shield forged from its nails, he'll be indomitable and unyielding. There's even a prophecy stating, even if the black tide drowns the highest peaks, fills the deepest ravines, it can only bear our last hopes, pass on the kindling flame, usher in a new age. So, did you spin this prophetic yarn yourself? This customer is a saint for supporting my business. Shall I pack a shield for you? Did it come from a legal source? No worries about that. My ancestors are all workers at the Temple of Akathis, and these were all passed down from them. It can't be damaged even if they were hauled off a cliff of the abyss of fate. There wouldn't be a scratch on it even if 100 drone masses trampled it over. Even Thanatos would sigh in resignation in the face of the shield. I guarantee no weapons in the world can shatter this shield. Feel free to test it out if you don't believe me. I don't believe you. My bat has something to say about that. You're really gonna test it out? Okay, allow me to prop it up for you. And I'm gonna give it a nice whack. Minor setback. As you can see, you can still use it if you piece it together. It's very durable. Didn't you say it was indestructible? The shield was converting incoming force into its own. The structural design is as such. The shield will break at appropriate instances to absorb the greatest amount of force. If it were completely unbreakable, it would be the wielder's arm that breaks instead. The benevolent Georius would never wish to apply it on anyone. My friend, Georius has called his pillars of stone because the spine faces upward to meet a barrage of harsh storms and blizzards. Even if it had nails, they would be buried deep within the ground. How would mortals even acquire them? Groundless accusations bordering on blasphemy. Why do you malign a compatriot in the same field of work? I'm just speaking the truth. No one's seen Georius' divine figure before, after all, so then, what is truly worth believing? Seeing is believing. Everyone knows that during the era of Bellica, Nicodor threw their lance onto the land. This incident was recorded in the ballads of bards. The lances of mine are forged from the shards of the very lance all those years ago. They're as good as the real artifact. Fantastic. Another wild flim-flammer has appeared. Nicodor was ever victorious, brandishing the lance forged from a lance shard of the god who once wielded it. You will be unstoppable and unrelenting. If anyone here is in disbelief, feel free to test it out yourself. 2 divine relics surfaced in the space of a day. Akama is certainly a mecca of wonderment. The Eternal City certainly lives up to the name to harbor such impressive arsenal. When you take out your purse, about to purchase these 2 legendary masterpieces, a lingering question persists in your mind. If you use your lance to attack a shield, if you use the shield to block your lance. If you use your lance to attack. If you use the shield to block your lance. That's quite a pickle. Could the items be counterfeit? Good thing I suppressed my impulse to buy any. Praise reason. Praise Circes. You. Were you spewing nonsense? What got what? Cat got your tongue now? If it were just about the gods, it would be more about... I'm more than happy to throw them out. It concerns the honor of two titans. Where testifying arbitrator can convince the crowd, I would dare not jump the gun. That's right. Without an arbitrator as witness, even if the scales were even, Tantalon would never acknowledge this. There's no such thing as an arbitrator around here. Let's find one. Wait. Hi. Passing by to purchase masonry materials I am. Crowded and noisy. For what reason is it so? You're certain no one knows arms forging better than the Grand Craftsman, so you elaborate the details to him. Weapons forged by titans. Impossible it is, but observe, willing I am. Okay. Unstoppable lance versus immovable shield. That's a cliffhanger right there. You want to make a bet? Zagreus came to me in a dream yesterday, saying my fortune would be delivered today. If I don't nab this chance, I'll surely pelt my head with coins and demand to know what's stored inside. Current situation, supporters of both sides are even about right now. You could consider it. Bet on the strongest lance. Item's value lies in its provenance. Compare it to Griorus's nail. Nicodor's lance sounds more plausible. You're sure that this extraordinary lance will shatter the shield's defenses. Alright, you must have noticed something. If you're certain, may Zagreus favor you now. You really found one. A paltry matter like this does not deserve the attention of the Grand Craftsman. Interested I am in this matter. Polite refusal, no need. For the Grand Craftsman to personally preside over this, we are at a loss for words. Stop stalling! Thrust the strongest lance and the strongest shield. Ha! Both have been broken. Could these be counterfeit? Someone tell the guards, these two charlatans arrested. Some customers may ask, why did the lance and shield break at the same time? The answer is complicated, but it's simple. The power of both titans is equal, so the outcome is naturally a stalemate. Even Zagreus' disciples will blush at your ability to lie through your teeth. That's right. When the lance met the shield, it did feel like your eyes were shrouded, perhaps not even able to see the actual clash. That felt like a remnant of the Titan's power. You're pretty good too. All you can see is the black screen too, huh? Life isn't some theater play. You can't just decide when to draw or pull the curtains. Not accurate, duel was. Strike an ordinary shield with the strongest spear, one will. Strike the strongest shield and an ordinary one shall. Understood the method of control variables. Act in haste, do not, before truth you see. Act later, no, not is too late, it is, after the truth is revealed. The Grand Craftsman's words ring true. If the weapons are blessed by the Titans, it would certainly be severely damaged. But against commonplace weapons, the outcome would be vastly different. What exactly can the shield protect? The enemy's wrists? All 3 shields were smashed. Again, this can't be real. Let's see you smash 10 shields in one strike. In one strike? Excuse me? Hello? 1 second. Again! Well, how about you ring up Curious for more inventory? On the shield, conclusion 1 make. Nicest quality, 1 shall test again. Okay. Number of spears have snapped. The merchant wipes a cold sweat from his brow. Such flimsy material I've never seen. Is this for scratching backs or something? How dare you swindle others using Giorius' name? A most blasphemous act. May Nicodor drop their lance over your head. The guards are already on their way. Prepare for judgment. If you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. Let's just admit our defeat this time. No fear of firewood as long as you stay in the mountains. Moment mistake isn't the end of the world, and there will always be another time to rise. I hope your licenses get suspended. To think, the lances and shields have all been destroyed. I lost my entire fortune. Lord Zagreus, were your words in my dream a whimsical prank? No one got it right. I've lost all my money. Never should have gotten involved in this farce. Sweet. The Mole Paradox? Searching for you, needs to see you, and has asked you to return to the Astral Express. Something about the Nameless. Okay, let's finish. I've distracted myself long enough from the main story quest.
Does it really work?
Whew.
Is that all?
Oop. Jesus Christ. Excellent lookout over the city. You can even see the Titan statue. Let's get a photo with this view.
Oh, what are you two doing up here?
Hello.
I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle.
Nice to meet you. We're soldiers from a faraway city. First time in Akama, so we thought we'd find a nice vantage point to to remember the city and its sights.
Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you?
There. Yes, I meant to say that.
Aha! So you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer. All right, pass me your photo stone.
My photo stone.
Oh, this is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now.
Sweet. Huh? Cat got your tongue?
Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way.
Alright.
And we're done. Here, have a look.
A greater aperture and shallow depth of field would work better. Don't be so nitpicky.
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos.
I'm always happy with
Say,
photos.
I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you?
I don't think I understand your question.
I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
Did he really pick us up? Sorry to disappoint you, sir. I'm afraid those rumors are just rumors. We're from Thalassopolis, sparsely populated frontier village. Our journey to the holy city was fraught with challenges, but thankfully we were able to make our way here after meeting Phanon in the abyss.
Thalassopolis?
Thalassopolis.
Oh. Is that so? Well, I thought I'd finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists.
I'm just gonna...
It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Thalassopolis. Akama welcomes you.
This is giving Teyvat energy so much. That was close, but I have a bad feeling about this. That's a good story, Dunhung. Don't think we managed to fool him. After all, Thalassopolis is something I came up with on the fly. If he's truly an adventurer familiar with the geography of Morpheus, I'm afraid he'll have already seen through our lies. Fortunately, there's no evidence, but it seems like there are those, even though the starry sky is taboo in Morpheus, there are people who still yearn for it. Looks like we have to be more cautious. I'm gonna take another photo for me. Hey. Damn, I can't fucking jump!
Ilis. My cherished Ilis.
Where's Phanon?
My cherished
Oh.
Ilis.
No! Leave me alone! No, 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 no. Leave me alone. I have a chest over here. Give me. Boop. Hello. I'm not afraid of heights, but it's windy here. I'm getting a little dizzy. Thank you for saving me, but if you're not too busy, could I have some more firewood? Not a lot of people come through here, so I thought I might have really been extinguished if you didn't find me. Sure. Ooh. Yeah, let's get you this one. Not bad. Can't really complain about anything since I'm out here. This is what we agreed on. Take it. Got it. Fantastic.
A place for just the two of us.
I mean, would you
Place
mind?
for just the two of us.
Hey, lovebirds! Hey, motherfuckers! lovebirds, you accidentally walk straight into a couple's secret tryst. You're particularly sharp of hearing, so by the time you realize you should have escaped, it's far too late. My dear, isn't this bold of us? Your parents are right down below in the market. With a little noise, they'll look up upon us. Let them watch, as much as they want. The sight of their pride and joy, their darling daughter, falling in love with the Kremnos kid they hate the most, that must drive them nuts. I just love this side of you. Once you've made up your mind, no one can stop you. But there are grudges between city-states. Your parents dislike me, and I can't blame them. Neither of them have fought in a battle. Their minds bear scars of the war, hatred towards you and the Cremonian brethren. The last city, Akama, ought to be a sacrifice for all those at the end of times, including people like you. Have you given any thought to what I mentioned last time about leaving Akama? Now I felt we talked about this. It's too dangerous. Once we earn a few more achievements in the future, then we can... Don't you get it? Their hate is only for your Castrum Kremnos bloodline. They won't compromise until they lose me at least once. Oh.
Sweet.
Oh, wait. Where? This one? The basket? Motherfucker! Bye. Hey, you doing alright? Go after her, man! Well, shit. During the Chrysos War, our families fought against each other on the battlefield and were each represented the banner of their own city. Plenty of members of both families were slain by the other city in the fighting. Even the Chrysos War has long finished, even though the Cremonian detachment has made peace with Akama. Even though my family was wiped out with the fall of the old king's rule, none of this animosity has disappeared. The first night I arrived in Akama was alongside Lord Maide. An assassin made attempt at my life. I was just a child back then. Lord Maide lodged a complaint with the Council of Elders. They reluctantly put a stop to things. Burdened by family tragedies, we were clearly the most star-crossed lovers, yet we were tied together by golden thread. This must be Diaz. Marvelous miracle. Okay. You want to show your love, right? This next part is really annoying. I've been sneaking off lately, but her parents seem to have been sending spies to tail her or assigning a personal escort. And I've proposed a plan. Publicize our relationship and then flee outside Akama. Use public opinion to pressure her parents, only returning once they've agreed to our marriage. Outside the city is pretty shit, though. She said not only by forcing us into a desperate situation could our parents be painted as the bad guy. My greatest concern is our personal safety. Naifa's partner, it's my duty to protect her rather than merely just love her. All those wandering monsters around the city, I'm worried that I won't be able to protect her by myself. If anything should happen, I would never be able to forgive myself. I'll buy time until better chance comes. I believe that we were destined to be lovers. Things will take a turn for the better. Menestia will surely watch over us. A wave of hurried footsteps comes rushing towards you, rescuing you from this conversation. Hello? I knew you'd be here. Something terrible has happened. Miss Freya, what's going on? Naifa's parents sent goons to kidnap her and carry her off. Well, fuck. Her parents already know about your affair. This cannot be kept secret any longer. I expected them to take such tough measures against their own daughter. Miss Freya, do you have any idea where they might have taken Nympha? They didn't say anything when they left, so I wouldn't know where to begin. Nympha's parents have a wide network of influence in Akama. This is huge trouble. Alias, I heard some shopkeepers talking about Nympha's family guards. They're often sighted near the Memorial Palace. I'm not checking with my friends. Thank you so much, Miss Alfred. Well, good luck. I'm sorry that happened to you. You motherfucker! Bitch! Go fuck yourself, shithead! Enjoy stealing treasures. Okay. Hello. I surrender. If you keep pulling me like that, we'll split apart. You're getting better. Better turning back time. No wonder old Oryx is keen on you. It'd be a shame to waste your talents on the right path. And should a little collaboration. Yes, give me back my chest. If you obsess over those small losses, I'm sure you'll lose sight of the greater gains. Why not hear me out before you make a decision? The tailor shop in the corner. Antique vase. Unfortunately, foot traffic is tight, and it's tough to get a moment to strike. All you have to do is log in fingers. Okay. Listening to that made my ears feel dirty. Take the vase to the antique store to sell it. When the boss turns around to put it away, I'll sneak in and grab it. They're handing book before anyone is the wiser. You're already going to the warehouse. Is that really all you're going to take? It's no simply accounting book. It's an old land deed stashed there, was signed even before the War of the Titans, back when Okima was no more than wilderness. The demarcated area, don't let this shock you, is the current location of Kefali themselves. The land deed, we have legitimate claim to the ownership of the Dawn device. Then when we say day, the sun will be high in the sky, and when we say night, the world will fall before our eyes. If anyone wants to see the light of the sun, they have to pay us a fair fee. What time comes, I will buy this entire street, steal any house I want. As for you, if you want to hold on to the Dawn device, I don't want to hold it. This conversation is going nowhere. My throat is hoarse. We're talking, and for what? Just take your darn chest, enjoy yourself. Get out of here, asshole. Okay, so this one will technically be closer. Yep. Alright. Rainin.
Never save for tomorrow.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped. Chrysos heir. The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous grand craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear.
All right.
Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting.
Let's just not tell Blade about this, all right? Done, huh? Judging solely from its exterior, I can't see any signs of damage. It's truly incredible.
The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphoria's. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphorius and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary.
Who issued the prophecy?
The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents. There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price.
What Algeo conveyed to us was more than a collective mission. As an individual, what role do you play in all this, Fanon?
Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far.
Is it Nicodor?
I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife.
All right.
But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Treeby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
Let's Chartonus at the black, maybe Nightfall. Let's focus on. Oh, give me this. Sturdy. Oh. All right. Oh.
Ah, it's our two distinguished guests.
Hello.
Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromeses. Well, I'm also just passing by.
Also here to unwind?
Yes. I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet. Full of the fragrance of life.
Is Miss Castrice also a crisis area?
Yes.
My apologies, I did not wish to talk about this topic. I'll stop myself here.
Thank you, Mr. Dan Hong.
Should I show off my dance moves? No thank you, unless you wish to make things worse. Okay, but what if I make them better? Oh, hi. No dancing?
Oh, this child looks hungry.
Hello.
Since you are here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromeses? Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there. Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will do. Of course, but it's very bitter and hard to digest.
I want to eat it though. Hello. Eat in front of the Dromus. You see confusion, hesitation, maybe a hidden defiance. The big guy looks down at you as if to say, "Do you have the guts, little one?" You've never been underestimated by an animal in your life, though your life has not been that long. Now there's only one way to save your dignity. You take a bite of the red cube. Next to you, you see two spectators who witness... witness this gasp in disbelief. Castorus wasn't lying. It tastes bitter. Unlike any medicine, it strikes the softest part of your soul, making you question the very meaning of trailblazing. Surprisingly, it isn't hard, but it's not necessarily a good thing. After chewing a few times, the sticky flecks of redstone stain your teeth. No matter how you use your tongue, you can't get rid of it. No. You hold clean water in your mouth, trying to rinse away the remaining clay, but the bitterness lingers stubbornly. The Dromas makes a mocking cry. Now you've not only earned its ridicule, but the ongoing duty of beating it.
That was a little unexpected. Don't worry, there's a lot more feed over there. Just go get another piece.
How many times can I do this? How many times can I eat the clay? Joyful sound, anticipating your performance. Ah, fine. I'm not allowed to continue. Big guy lets out a satisfied sound. You don't know how it chews or digests the clumps of clay, but to them, red hard clay must be delicious as sizzling steak.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it?
Can do.
It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromus. It makes me envious.
Don't you want to try petting it as well? I think it'd like you too.
Me? No thanks. It's all right.
Ma'am. Miss Castorite, are you concerned about something? Since we arrived in this area, we hope to build closer relations with everyone through our actions.
Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children. So please don't take it to heart.
Alrighty. Take a photo of the Dromus. It's a rare encounter.
Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help.
Oh? Do you enjoy taking photos?
Yes, it is an interest of mine.
Let's go. Here you go.
No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
On the ground?
What beautiful colors. It's very cute. The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Ah. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues.
Let's
All
go.
right, get into position.
Alrighty.
And we're done. I hope that you like it.
Oh.
My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo.
It's alright.
I'm glad that I could help, then. I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromuses.
Alrighty. Stand-in photographer in the script. Why are you speaking like a Stellaron hunter all of a sudden? It's not very talkative. It's not that. She's a little elusive. Even when we came across her previously, she avoided having physical contact with others. The Chrysos heirs have different personalities in comparison. Baden seems like the most normal one. I doubt that. I sincerely doubt that. But, sure. Dan Hung Mo. How's Memorial Market? We met a lot of interesting people. As long as you enjoyed yourself. The bats have returned to their original bustling state from before the war. Once you're done walking around, you'll find us back at Memorial Palace. Agalea has prepared a huge gift. Alright. I want to wander. I wish to continue the wandering. Camera. Okay.
Let's go touch a Tromus later.
You good, my guy?
Is it time?
A melodious sound that soothes the soul. The fruits of a long journey.
Why am I sleepy? Shush. Back in order. Hi. Magic. As their curtain, they dreamt until they awoke. Only to realize my perfection was born from creation. Gods, hear my music. Graft my likeness with fresh earth. Grant my intelligence with your fruit. Illuminate my emotions with wings of a butterfly and forge my fate with golden blood. Perfect gods created the very first humans, and the first humans created the first city. Alchema, standing at the foot of the throne of worlds, your golden blood can be traced back to the very beginning. Although the black tide devours ancient lands, the early city will cross over to a new world. Okay. Well. Let's... Just gonna ignore those.
It's about time you do some exercise.
There seems to be a new show at the Bats.
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up! It's filling up quickly.
Rosie, Celestial Maiden. A strange feeling about this. I hope this is not what I think it is. Let's go take a look. Rosie, Celestial Maiden? My day? Excuse me, you overheard something in the forum just now? We would like to find out more.
Your outfits, who exactly?
Your troops are shit.
Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akuma's World Wound Web.
Okay.
Got it. Please take a look.
She doesn't resemble someone from a forest no matter what. Rosie, Celestial Maiden. Oh God, March, why? March! It was as I said, Sky Breaching Explorer. The Rosie Celestial Maiden doesn't resemble someone from Emphorius no matter what. And there's so many wonders you won't see in Emphorius on a photo stone. A world of snow, countless small boats in the sky, splendorous skyscrapers. A world beyond the sky is real. Zagreus, give me money. Her hair was pink. She wore a short blue scout blouse, and her eyes were deep as the sea, reflecting light of the sunset. Is this seriously not Menestia's human avatar? Leia Aglia is Menestia's ambassador. Nonsense. I already said the Rosie Celestial Maiden isn't from Emphora, she's from beyond the sky. I'll admit I've read a great many unofficial historical records, but Skyship Calamity was not an apocryphal tale. It was a tragedy that really happened. No one can pass the skydome until Aquila maintains their baleful gaze. After all, it's questionable if any world beyond the sky even exists. Even with the existence of the Rosie Celestial Maiden is in dispute. I still have a few attires made by Lady Agalea herself. I hope I can make the Rosie Celestial Maiden acquaintance with those supreme garbs as a gift. I told you I saw it with my own eyes. Really, I saw Nicodor and Kefali clasping hands in a gesture of peace with my own eyes. Dear Explorer, you must be talking drivel. You must be deceived by Zagreus. I speak with honesty, and you treat me like this? Fine. Simply I'll prove existence of the world beyond the sky through my own means. Just watch me, I'll soar to the world beyond the sky. Even if I risk my own life, I'll find the Rosie Celestial Maiden and silence you all. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck. Daimonius guy who took a picture for us. It must be him. He opened the album and saw the photos that March 7 previously took. And now March 7 has become a Celestial Maiden. That's beside the point. There's more than 100 people in here. Although no one believes what Daimonis is saying, we don't know what he'll do next. If the situation gets out of control, the consequences may be disastrous. Mankind's greatest enemy, social media. Quick, we have to find Daimonis before things get worse. Okay. Guess we're all taking a fucking bath. Oi, Daimonis! Join us in the fucking shower! Where is this little bitch?
Another entry from Aquila's Enlightenment.
It sounded like adventuring, but alright.
Make it neat and tidy.
Have a water fight!
ever tried the cold pool?
There's a cold pool?
It's back to the grand bath.
Hey, where's this man?
Rosy celestial maiden.
Oh, Lord.
You truly are a gift from the heavens.
No!
Daughter of the sun.
Shut up!
Even Aquila cannot restrain you. Will you gently carve open the sky? If only to lead us out of this long, dark night.
Fuck. She's not that gentle. Have you seen Daimonis? Daimonis.
No. I do not care about any Damionis. Right now, I only have beautiful fantasies and poems in my heart. Oh, rosy celestial maiden, the light of Akima.
She ain't that into you, bro. You don't. She doesn't swing that way. Next. Okay.
Dear citizens, please stop spreading images of unknown origins. Please wake up! The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted by Zagreus as a prank. We should follow the lead of Lady Aglaya and not subject ourselves to such mind-numbing fantasies.
Have you seen Daimionis?
Damionis, that explorer who thinks very highly of himself. I've heard of him, but have never met him in person. Others have said he's completely crazy.
Rosy Celestial.
Okay!
A world beyond the sky.
Chill the fuck out, my guy! It ain't that serious!
What's that commotion?
I want to be high up like that too.
I don't! Hi, do you... Can I buy something from you? God, these guys are fucking ripped. What the fuck? I just wanted to buy shit.
Is a treasure. Don't.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Alright, time to get up.
I'm even taller than
I'm gonna punch this punk.
Thank you for the food you give us, great Cersei.
Stop chasing after me. Don't come any closer.
Well, time to chase after him.
He's running toward the Garden of Life. Give chase.
Trying.
That guy barged into the Chrysos air spats?
What's all this? He was. What? Can't a guy run his business in peace? Can't a guy run it?
Maybe we should go home to stay.
Celestial Maiden! Celestial Maiden!
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything foolish.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
Okay. Calm yourself. What's he trying to do? Let's take a closer look. My guy, chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out.
The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. I, Explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky.
Stop.
Proving to everyone that a world beyond the sky exists.
Sir, you're going to fall.
Wings? That's right. Right here, right now.
That's a pot, sir.
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove my...
Think he'll succeed.
You two are the distinguished guests of Lady Aglaya?
Hello. Calm down, Damionis.
My dear friends, I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth. I shall not make things difficult for you. But thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Damionis always follows through on his words.
You've really understood.
Save your words of persuasion. I've made up my mind.
Have fun crashing to the ground. Change the strategy.
My friend, your tone has betrayed you. I understand that you're trying to persuade me to stay.
A clever fool. That's how to describe people like him, right?
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila, feel my wrath.
Chill the fuck out. What if we don't take action?
What did you just say?
So, I was right? A pact? Ah, so that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaya.
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
This is not going to go well.
What happened to Damionis?
He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaya for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere. It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varix Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, we won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave heroes.
Thank you. It's gonna be difficult to salvage this situation before Aglaya finds out. Or we could just tell her the truth. He's the one who looked into our shit without asking. Some mannequins in this clothing store is a penacony. It's a butterfly. Is it a fashion accessory? There's a warrior I've never seen before. Pretty cute. I like it. Babe, you are a talking butterfly. You saw straight through my disguise. Don't tell me you're you're my lady's priest, are you? Haven't seen them in a long time. What a shame. If you are also nymphs, we could also have a lot of fun together. Yep. Yep. Okay, back up here. Oh, I'm sinking down. Yeah.
What's Dad talking about?
Should be
Gosh,
sister.
isn't this lady Trinin? How rare that you would leave the Garden of Wisdom.
Oh, she's right over here.
Yeah, I came out to clear my mind.
Then you've come to the right place. Look at all these snacks that I've just gotten. They're all flavors that you and your sisters love. Lady Trianne's favorite sour melon candies, Lady Treebee's favorite butter cookies, and your favorite stuffed grape leaves. We have everything.
Fantastic.
That's indeed tempting.
So we haven't solved the Rosy Celestial Maiden problem yet. Let's avoid the crisis airs for now.
Please, careful and not the spirit thief.
Let's go back for another soak.
This is Ferox Leo. Really is a lion's head. No matter how you look at it or any other statue, how do we interact with it? Put your hand in lion's mouth.
Look who came to visit this mighty lion.
Hello.
Aren't you Akima's two new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway place. It's an honor to meet you.
Hello. Seems like you're very well informed.
Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akima. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place.
Alright. We would like your help. Rumors regarding the Rosy Maiden have spread throughout the holy city.
Brave warriors. I'm afraid that I won't be able to help with that.
Okay.
Rumors? As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further, could there be...
Why are you so interested in the tea?
Don't be fooled by it. This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors.
Hello! How did you find us?
A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
Isn't this Lord Mighty? How have you been lately?
Pissed at your ass,
The
apparently.
face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history. There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
How can you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little, reinterpretation. Artistic reinterpretation.
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
You got it. I'll fix that right now.
See you later.
I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Go. Collaboration Ferox Leo. Thank you for the help.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head.
Okay.
Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it.
Disposed of?
Pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
Fantastic. In our defense, it was that boldly dressed crisis era also has an eccentric personality. Regardless of the matter has come to an end, let's prepare ourselves and head for our appointment. I would love to continue, but I keep nodding the fuck off, so I'm just gonna end it here in the hallway. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill here. Yeah, sorry guys, I am not having a good time of it. I am exhausted. So I'm let's see here. Can I claim anything? How many? Okay, I'll probably catch up on some like smaller quality of life things off stream, but yeah, I am genuinely nodding off, unfortunately. I should have slept longer today, but I wanted to stream, and now I'm ending stream because I'm tired again. So yeah, I'm heading off, you guys. I'll see you guys next weekend. But yeah, I'm nodding off, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully by the end of like winter, I'll be a little less exhausted. Here's the hoping, right? Oop.